Today we're talking about the SIG 320 and has it really held up to 5,000 rounds. Welcome back to Stovepipe TV. I'm Adam, and today we are talking about my P320 X5 DH3. I know it's a mouthful. So this is, in my opinion, probably one of the highest tier of the 320 you can get. So let's start out with what makes this different versus a regular X5 Legion. So obviously the Cerakote, it is a coyote tan Cerakote, and the grip texture is different. This is SIG's calling it like their silicon carbide infused grip or something. It's supposed to last a lot longer, but in my opinion, it's just like normal skateboard tape laid into the grip overlay. Very comfortable. Probably one of my greatest features of this. It's not too rough on the hands as you're shooting. You get sweaty hands. You don't lose your grip. In my opinion, a lot better than any kind of stimpling you could get, or like a factory like Glock, like dimple grip or something similar to that. So the difference between this and your standard X5 Legion, it has a 5-inch bull barrel. Let's see. There's no cameraman here today, so we're fine. That's a very thick boy. It has a similar concept to the X5. Is the full-length 1911 style guide rod, and I have the 12-pound recoil spring in it, which makes this slide buttery smooth. One of the smoothest guns I think I've ever shot. You has a little bit different optic cut on the DH3 versus the X5, just the Legion. Different slide ports or slide cuts. It's not ported. So you have suppressor height sights. They're day and night sights. Well, the front sight is fiber optic along the night sight. Co-witnesses perfectly with an RMR. Now, different optic, your mileage may vary. And I mean, that's really about the main difference between this and a standard just X5. Now, let's just go ahead and get out of the way the issues I have had with this gun. And foremost, the main issue and the only issue I've ever had, when I first got it, the Cerakote on the slide, and I don't know if there's a way I can get in and see it. If you can see up here where it's been worn down on the actual slide, when I had the 12-pound recoil spring in it, it wouldn't go back into battery every time. Now it goes into battery every time, but before it would do like this number. I don't know if you guys can see, but it would just barely be out of battery and wouldn't allow you to fire. But that was right after I got the gun, and that well fixed itself shortly after. So the only things I've done to this, I've attached a Surefire X300. We have a Go Gun gas pedal. This is like the takedown lever style gas pedal. The thing about this is it's really just a thumb placement. It's to get your thumb back in the same spot every time after holstering or after drawing from a holster or whatever. And it works very good for that. I'm trying to help mitigate recoil. It's kind of not it doesn't really do that. It's not what it's designed for. And last was a RMR. This is the I don't remember which one, but it has no buttons, and it's supposed to be auto adjusting, and it kind of sucks because at night it's still very bright. But let's let's do a little bit of shooting and yapping. I think I like that a lot better because it's been a while since I've shot this thing, and I really want to see if I'm still good with it. All right, so we're gonna do our this is my one of my favorite strings of fire to do. We do it out here every time, kind of as a warm up throughout the day. It's a really good baseline to kind of see, just because we do it all the time, kind of where we're at. So, what it is the first is a draw from the holster, one shot, center target. Next is a Mozambique on the center target. Third one is a 1 on the left target, 1 on the right target, 2 on the center. Next is a bill drill on the center. And last, we load from the barrel, magazine out of the gun, slide forward, and then shot onto target. So hopefully this camera angle is good. We shall see what it looks like when I'm editing, and I'm going to be mad when it's awful. But one of the great things about the 320, the DH3 in particular, is this massive beaver tail. It's like this on the Legion as well, but not on a compact or a standard, just regular 320. This beaver tail really allows you to get really high up on the gun and don't have to worry about slide bite. So, I love that about this. This grip is just so comfortable in the hand to shoot. The ergonomics is just phenomenal. So let's load up and let's do this thing. Load it up, and first shot, or let's do the first drill. So first shot, center target, or one shot center target. Okay, that's a 152. You can see it, maybe. All right. Next is gonna be a Mozambique. His headshots are a little low. 276. All right. Next is going to be our 112. I hit the steel plate behind it. So there's a 364. And all those look good. So, all right, next is the bill drill. And for some reason, my second shot in the bill drill loves to go into the C zone. So, see if I can not do that this time. And we're all good. We're all kind of high right. So there's a 331, maybe. And last one is going to be a load from the barrel. All right, camera angle looks good. Maybe we'll see. Let's do this thing. Good to me. That is a 248. And like I said, with the DH3 and the X5 as well, with the DH3 and the Legion as well, these slides are just so smooth. And that drill right there kind of shows how easy that you can rack this thing one finger off the optic. I mean, it's phenomenal. Another thing is these are actually M17 mags or M18, whatever the full size is. They're 21 round mags. And you have to be careful though when you get these mags, because the ones mine shipped with the indicators on the back, but some of them have the indicators on the left side of the magazine. And they're just like notches. And with that, if you're a right-handed shooter, you couldn't just drop the mag and look. You have to flip the mag over. So that's something to kind of watch out for if you're looking to get more mags for the 320. But let's take a trip down there and see how bad I did. So our Mozambique headshot is close. Technically it's out, but like, you guys could be nice and give it to me. All center A zone. Center. And if you're wanting to do this drill at home, you want to count. You should have 13 shots on the center target, 12 here, and then your headshot. So, and then 1 and 1, so it makes a total round count to 15. So, all right, let's do some more shooting. This is fun. All right, so next show is gonna be an El Presidente. It's kind of goofy, but it's also really fun to shoot. So, figure we'll shoot one. It's gonna be 2 shots in each target. Then you reload, 2 more shots in each target. So, got a shot timer. Make sure we got 1 in the chamber. We'll do now. Magazine has got 6. So, let's give her a try. Make sure I am in the right place. Okay. Not my fastest, but a 1046, and everything looks good. We'll go take a look. So there's the first target, 4 shots. Second target, 4 shots, and 4 shots in the third. So, all right. So I figured I haven't shot any steel yet, so why don't we do that? So I got a full mag. These mags hold 21, which is pretty cool, and you get 3 of them when you buy the gun. So another purchasing feature, I guess. Yeah. So let's make sure I'm in a good spot. Let's shoot some steel. Okay. I absolutely love this thing. This is like my favorite thing to do when I come to the range. But let's I got the shot timer on me. Let's just go for these 3 targets right here up close. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I missed that second one. That's a 417, so not too bad. Let's do it again. A 466. All right. Let's we're gonna go. We've been going left to right, so let's go right to left this time. .422. Okay, not too bad. Let's see. How many's left? 4. I don't know if you guys can see the second plate down there at 100. Well, it's probably about 80 yards from here, but there's 2 plates down there. I think one's covered up, but I'm gonna see if I can hit the one that you guys can see. Well, we'll go for the other one. I can hit the other one. All right. I think I got another magazine here. Yeah, we got 12 in this one. Well, that was cool. I don't know if you guys made that out, but it closed the slide when I slammed the magazine in there. I'm gonna do 2 shots as fast as I can on each one. I'm not gonna time it, so. Okay. 5 left. Let's see if we can clear these 3 and then hit the 2 down there at 100. Well, that's not gonna happen. And then go for 100. There we go. Oh wait, I got one more. Dang. It's all right. Still just an absolute Cadillac to shoot. So There's not really a whole lot I can say about this thing. I mean, I absolutely love it. Like I said, we've done the math on this gun, and I've broken well over 5,000 rounds through it by now. I bought this to originally, the beginning of the year, we wanted to get into more pistol shooting. And I wanted a strong base pistol that I really didn't have to modify. I could put what I want on it and just shoot. And that's exactly what I've done with this gun. Everything functioned like it's supposed to. I can't not say enough good things about it. This thing does have it has a steep price point for a 320, but at the end of the day, for what you're getting, all the custom work done to the gun, it's well worth it. It's over $1,000, but like I said, it's well worth it. Another thing I forgot to mention about this, and the Legion also has this as well, but it has a tungsten infused polymer grip, so this thing is very heavy. With this light on here and the optic, it is I don't know the exact weight off the top of my head, but I'd have to guess at least a couple pounds. And that really helps with your muzzle rise. Just with the gun being so heavy, the recoil is just not there. One thing I will say that I'm not really a fan of, but you do get used to it over time, is the 320 trigger. There's just, with this having a custom flat face trigger, skeletonized flat face, whatever, it's basically the top of the line trigger pack for the 320, and it's not very good. It's a very mushy trigger. See, part clear. Very mushy trigger. There's a lot of take up. Still going, and then it breaks. There's no real wall. It kind of just breaks. And then the reset. There's your reset. Oh. There's your reset. And break. See, maybe if I do it from this side. Still going. And let's get a reset. There's your reset. So, other than the mushy trigger, it also has kind of hindered me in shooting other pistols, because I've gotten so used to this trigger now that when I go back to a like Luke CZ, for example, and even Cameraman's Walther, the trigger is so crisp on their guns that I tend to shoot before I'm ready, because I'm trying to take up this. I'm used to taking up this massive wall. That massive wall there that they don't have on theirs. So, I guess that could be a downside. There's a lot of people that don't like the 320 trigger. But over the years, I've gotten, not even over the year, I've gotten used to it, and it's a blast to shoot. Between this and the standard Legion, or the X5 Legion, there is about a $400 difference. And all you're paying for, like I said earlier in the video, is it has different slide cuts. It's Cerakoted tan, and you're paying for the grip. So I would recommend, and some of the Legions, you lose your rear sight when you put an optic on it. Some of them you don't. I don't know what the rhyme or reason or what the differences in the models are, but if you're looking at one of these, I would go hold a Legion first and then hold one of these and compare. My opinion, this is better than the Legion. Now you're not going to be able to run this thing suppressed with this bull barrel, and the slide has to be opened up for the bull barrel. So if that's or a threaded barrel, unless somebody makes an aftermarket threaded barrel, which I'm not sure of. But so that might be a downside, depending on how you look at it. So I believe this video is getting a little long, and I don't really have anything bad to say about it. This gun comes with me every day to the range. I shoot it every weekend that I'm shooting. This is getting shot. With the close to 5,000 rounds through it, the only real things are have a lot of holster wear on it. And maybe we'll have some better shots of this, but the Cerakote is starting to wear off on like some of the edges of the slide. The barrel's kind of getting polished smooth from the action. My light broke, which that's not SIG's fault, but my rear sight is somehow gotten rusty, so that's cool. Little junk on the end, dirt on the end, but this thing has been very loyal. I have not had an issue out of this thing, other than that first little hiccup when I first got it. But I shoot steel, I shoot brass, 115, 124s. It doesn't matter. It'll eat it and spit it back out. So definitely, if you're looking at buying one of these, I definitely recommend it. It is well worth the extra money for it. The flared mag well is a nice touch. I mean, I can kind of just go on and on and on about all the features on this gun because there's just so many different things. Ambi slide release. And I believe there's a way to switch the magazine over. I'm not 100% positive on that because I am a right-handed shooter, so there's no reason for me to swap the magazine over. But go buy one if you're interested. If you're on the fence about it, I 100% recommend it. So that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Probably not. Hopefully something piqued your interest. Probably not. But if it did, please give us a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm. And that's going to be all for this video. So bye-bye.